night, Milwaukee served notice early that they weren't going to let the Bulls get anything on the inside. But the Bulls continued to attack the basket, and midway through the fourth quarter, Chicago had built an 8-point lead. Ricky Pierce nailed a key three. That fueled a Milwaukee rally that cut the Bulls series lead to 2-1. Sports Channel presents NBA playoff basketball. Tonight, Milwaukee hosts the Bulls. And game 4 in this series still finds the Milwaukee Bucks with their back against the wall, and still find the Bulls trying to close it out and prevent a fifth and deciding game in Chicago Stadium this weekend. Good evening, everyone. Jim Durham with Johnny Kerr, and welcome to the 1990 NBA playoffs. The more things change, the more they stay the same, and so far in this series, John, the one thing that's been a constant has been that solid contribution off the Milwaukee bench.
That's right. It's been a good one for their bench, but for the Bulls bench, it's not been so good, Jim, as we take a look at some statistics. Big
disparity off the bench. 133 points for Milwaukee, 38 for the Bulls off the bench. Minutes per game, 81 to 50. The Bucks the edge there, and field goal percentage of Milwaukee Bucks with a big edge. But conversely, the Bulls starters have really hammered the Milwaukee starters.
Well, that's right, Jim. The percent of minutes 79 over 66. The total points almost 300 to 185, and the field goal percentage 56 to 53. So it's almost a good news, bad news.
The one thing, though, that we have to say is the key is the minutes played. Milwaukee obviously gets a lot more minutes off their bench. The big three for the Bulls have logged heavy minutes so far in this series.
Yes, they have 45, 43, 42 by Jordan, Pippen, and I don't think Phil will hesitate to go with them as many minutes as he needs to win this game tonight.
The other night in the third game of the series here, Fred Roberts had an outstanding game for Milwaukee. He was one of the big keys. He jumped it way up to 23 points in the game. He was 8 for 11 from the field. He played 35 minutes. He played outstanding basketball.
As I said, he scares me more than Freddie Krueger at times.
Well, the big three for the Bucks is Ricky Pierce, Alvin Robertson, and Paul Pressey, and they all delivered in game 3 too.
And they're all little men, Jim. They get away sometimes by playing one of them up at the small forward, but with Humphreys back, that may be a break for the Bulls, because maybe Pressey won't get as much time. Then the Bulls can go to their bench a little more.
I think so, John. Humphreys is going to play tonight. He's going to come off the bench for him, but I think that helps the Bulls in this regard. That's a smaller player that B.J. Armstrong could come in and guard.
That's right. His minutes have been very short in this series, and that could be the matchup that would be good for him.
I'll look for another one just like the other night, Redhead.
A nail biter, and they said it's going to be physical, so bring on Olivia Newton-John. Let's
and have game 4 after these messages on the Bulls Network. All set for the introductions. Let's go to the public address system.
This is game 4, best of 5 Eastern Conference playoffs, featuring the Milwaukee Bucks and the Chicago Bulls. Now the starting lineup for tonight's game. For the Chicago Bulls, at forward for Clemson, 6'10", number 54, Horace Grant. At forward from Central Arkansas, 6'7", number 33, Scottie Pippen. At center from San Francisco, 7'1", number 24, Will Cartwright. At guard from North Carolina, 6'6", number 23, Michael Jordan. And at guard from Notre Dame, 6'2", number 5, John Paxson. The head coach is Phil Jackson, assistants John Paul.
So Phil Jackson keeping his starting lineup intact with Grant and Pippen and Cartwright up front, Paxson and Jordan at the guard spots. And now we're ready for the home-standing Milwaukee Bucks.
Ladies and gentlemen, with trainer Jeff Snedeker, coaches Matt Calvin, Mike Dunphy, Mike Hamlin, and Del Harris, here are your Milwaukee Bucks! Starting at forward from Iowa, 7 foot number 44, Brad Lojas. And forward from BYU, 6'10", number 31, Will Robertson. At guard from Tulsa, 6'5", 25, Paul Percy. Guard from Arkansas, 6'4", number 21, Alvin Robertson. At center from Illinois Wesleyan, 7-foot, number 43, zags.
Del Harris liked what he saw the other night with this group. He keeps them in there. Lojas, Roberts, Sigma, Robertson, and Pressey. The officials tonight, Bernie Pryor, Jake O'Donnell, and Paul Mahalik. And the matchups for Game 4. The Bulls will put Pippen on Roberts, Grant on Lojas, Cartwright on Sigma, Paxson on Pressey, and Jordan on Robertson. Milwaukee Bucks won 27 games on the home court this year during the regular season. Michael Jordan can't find his red man.
Aha, Michael. We're over here, buddy. I hope you don't have to find us against the Bucks Saturday.
Milwaukee Bucks shooting over 52% in this series after shooting 47% during the regular season. But the Bulls are about 54%. Bucks have the opening tip tonight. They work it left to right. Pressey comes into the front court. Pressey between the rings, guarded by Paxson. Left corner, Alvin Robertson. Got off to a hot start on Tuesday. Takes Jordan all the way to the hoop and shoots it in. Somewhere you got to draw that line of defense. Now the Bulls talked about they weren't going to be as porous and let Milwaukee get those close-in shots. 2-0 Bucks. Pippen has it against Roberts. Jordan on the move, right of the lane, shoots it on Robertson. Nope. Horace Grant with a follow. Rimming, good, no good, and cleared by Sigma. Pressey into the front court. Sigma between the rings. Lojas delivers to Robertson, right side against Jordan. Alvin Robertson on the move. Off to Lojas to the right. Lojas around the Robertson pick. 5 to shoot. Sigma for 3. No good from the left, and Michael Jordan the rebound. Long throw ahead to Paxson. Pax on the dribble. Hit Pippen with a dribble. No travel call. Scottie drags the lane. Kicks off to Cartwright, but a foul called on Pippen's move into the lane. Fred Roberts.
I think it was Fred Roberts as they tried to make a pick and roll here. Bill held his screen and went. Yes, sir, an arm around him. You can definitely see it.
Bulls have it in play. Paxson off to the left. Out front, Jordan. Long jumper, head of the key. Good. The game tied. Paxson puts some pressure on Paul Pressey in the backcourt. Pressey walks it across. Left corner, Alvin Robertson. Goes baseline left, kicks it back outside to Pressey. The open shot, top of the key is in.
They do that well, Jimmy. They make the penetration and kick back out, usually to the big man.
4-2 Milwaukee. Bucks 2 of 3 from the field. Here's Pippen off to the right, guarded by Sigma. Sigma stabs at his dribble. Cartwright takes Roberts to the hoop, lays it up. It's blocked and cleared by Sigma, and Pressey on the drive. Milwaukee coming in a hurry, and Lojas to the hoop, reverse, kicks it back outside to Roberts. Milwaukee keeps it. Alvin Robertson has it top of the key. Right side is Pressey. 10 on the shot clock. Down the lane, Lojas, and a foul on Horace Grant. First foul of the game against the Bulls. Non-shooting foul.
You know the emotion was going to take over here for the Bucks to start out. They are really ready here, and now Lojas comes across the lane. Horace chases him and gets caught with a foul.
The Bucks have it in play. Lojas with it off to the right. Shoots, or Roberts it is. Hits the long jumper on the right wing. Fred Roberts, who was 8 of 11 on Tuesday, hits that one, and Milwaukee has a 6-2 lead. Cartwright out high against Sigma. Walks it left to the lane, hands to Paxson on the come around. All the way down the lane, scoop shot missed. Milwaukee tips it out of bounds. The Bulls keep it with 9:28 left.
Well, they blocked 2 shots now. They knocked that one out too.
Boy, the Bulls aren't getting anything at the hoop. A long throw into Paxson. Horace Grant right of the key. Now to Pippen off to the right. Scottie Pippen against Roberts. Drives it baseline right for the dunk. That one came easy. Scottie Pippen finding the opening. And it's a 6-4 Milwaukee lead. Here's an offensive foul on Fred Roberts, and it's Pippen taking the charge, and Del Harris is unhappy. 2 fouls on Fred Roberts. Big defensive play by the Bulls forward, Scottie Pippen.
That's right, because that was way out away from the 3-point lane, Jim, and to take something like that is really, well, it's a gamble.
The Bulls with a chance to tie. Horace Grant has it left to the key. Right side is Paxson. Shot pocket 13. Cartwright right of the lane. Around Sigma to the hoop. Lays it up. No good. Horace Grant follows it in. Good job by Cartwright. Quick move around Sigma along the baseline to deliver the ball to the basket. Even though he didn't score, Horace was there to clean up. 6-6 tie. Robertson has it off to the right. Robertson on the drive against Jordan. Michael stays with him, and it goes to Sigma. Dumps the ball off underneath to Fred Roberts, and he misses the layup. The rebound to Cartwright. Milwaukee wants a foul. Paxson a lob ahead to Scottie Pippen. It's out of bounds to Milwaukee. Knocked out by the Bucks. The Bulls keep it.
Last second, it looked like Robertson had his hand in there. Pax with the pass up to Scottie, and Robertson ran in front.
Bulls throw into Paxson out front. Bulls with a chance at the lead. Wide right, Scottie Pippen holding on Roberts. Cartwright has it right of the lane. Has it knocked away and stolen by Sigma.
Well, Bill can't get a shot off.
No. Here's Pressey driving into the front court. Pressey left of the lane against Paxson. He has picked up the dribble, a bounce pass into Roberts, and a foul on Pippen. Scottie with his first. Second team foul. Milwaukee will throw in. Foul line extended left.
Del Harris still harping about that offensive foul, even though he gets a break here.
The Bucks come into Sigma. Right side is Lojas. Right baseline Robertson. He fires rimming. No, and Horace Grant the rebound, and he's fouled by Robertson. There's Alvin Robertson contesting that rebound.
He shoots it up. Jimmy, you and I noticed before the game. He shoots it on the way up, and he sees it's going to miss. So he gets in there and trying to hustle for the ball, but Horace Grant goes up strong, and then Robertson reaches in and fouls.
Bulls in the front court. Pippen has it off to the right into Cartwright. Cartwright right of the lane, backs in on Sigma. Right-handed hook, rimming no, and a loose ball foul on Horace Grant going for the rebound.
That time Bill looked like he got hit on the wrist, but not to be. So now Ricky Pierce comes in the lineup for Fred Roberts, and Phil strolls down his bench taking a look.
Number 22,
because Horace Grant has picked up 2 fouls, but no change yet. Pressey into the front court for the Bucks, a 6-6 tie and 7:40 left in the quarter. Pressey hook pass underneath to Robertson for the dunk. Boy, they run those plays well. Paxson in the front court for the Bulls. Pippen has it off to the left. Shot pocket 16. Cartwright over the top to Horace Grant for the dunk, and now it's the Bulls who punch inside. Good feed by Cartwright to Horace Grant. 8-8 tie. Alvin Robertson comes into the Milwaukee front court and hands it to Pressey out front. Pressey against Paxson. Hook pass underneath to Robertson. He missed the layup. Cartwright the rebound. Now to Jordan. Bulls back with a chance at the lead. Jordan fires to Paxson left corner underneath Grant. The jump hook is in. Horace Grant has 6, and the Bulls take the lead.
Good to see him start off like that.
All Pressey into the Milwaukee front court. Right side Robertson against Pippen. Shot clock at 12. Here's Robertson on the move outside Sigma. Left corner Ricky Pierce against Cartwright. 5 to shoot. Pierce left baseline. Shot is in. 10-10 tie. We'll have a timeout at the next dead ball, and Jordan controlling for the Bulls. Michael off to the left, bouncer into Cartwright. He wheels on Sigma. Ball
he doesn't get a break at all.
Scottie back to the hoop, lays it up, no good. And Lojas the rebound for Milwaukee. Cartwright getting hammered, going to the hoop, and Milwaukee throws it away, and a timeout taken. 6:10 left to go in the opening quarter. The Bulls and Bucks are even at 10 on the Bulls Network. The Bulls the ball, a chance at the lead. Paxson brings it up. Paxson guarded by Pressey. Pippen outside left against Pierce. 15 to shoot. Shot clock at 12. Scottie Pippen left side, goes baseline and shoots it over Sigma. Good.
Oh, rainmaker.
Scottie Pippen with 4, and the Bulls lead by 2. Paul Pressey turning into the Milwaukee front court. Outside left, Alvin Robertson. He's got Pippen on him now. Pressey out front, right side Pierce. And he's fouled by Jordan as he went to the right baseline. Michael Jordan with his first. And the Bulls with 14 fouls. Milwaukee to throw in. Foul line extended right. The inbounds comes into Lojas. Robertson has it back. Off the circle to the right, picks it up, gives to Lojas. Robertson has it into Pressey, low right. He's double teamed, cross court to Lojas. Robertson on the drive, down the lane, lefty layup, good, and a foul call.
That's the one.
Another layup.
That's the one. Bill's got to hold his ground. The man's coming to the left. You step out in front of him, you've got the offensive foul on him, and that puts him in deep trouble. But Bill comes up to commit. Right there, if he would have stood his ground, that would have been an offensive foul.
Robertson missing the free throw. Cartwright the rebound. Up court to Paxson. Paxson the hard push into the front court. Inside Pippen. Scottie is fouled going to the hoop. There's a red jersey on the floor so far tonight. No white shirts have hit the deck.
That free throw that Robertson missed, they're 82%. That's tough business for him. Here they come up in the air. Scottie makes the contact with Lojas. Lojas with the foul.
Sports Channel wants to welcome its affiliate, Heritage Cable, and their subscribers in Mishawaka, Indiana. And we also welcome our listeners on the radio network, the flagship station WLUP AM 1000.
34, Stacey King for Grant, and 34,
Cadillac Anderson is in for Sigma. Stacey King is on for Horace Grant. Pippen dropping the first free throw to give the Bulls a 1-point lead.
He had a triple-double in the first game and then just missed one here Tuesday.
Short with the next one, and he tips his rebound out of bounds. So Scottie hustles and knocks it out of bounds. Now the Bulls set up the press. Milwaukee has it in play. Pressey in the backcourt. On ahead to Robertson. Robertson a bounce pass out of bounds. Was knocked out by the Bulls with 18 to shoot. Milwaukee will throw in the corner, and Robertson will make the inbounds pass. From the right corner, he lobs it into Anderson. Paul Pressey out front against Paxson. 12 to shoot. Pressey has picked it up. Robertson has it off the circle right. Right corner, Pierce steps up, double teamed, and Anderson lays it up, and he's fouled by Pippen.
Oh, 2 fouls here now by Horace Grant and Scottie Pippen in the first quarter. Anderson goes to the hoop on a pick and roll.
33, Scottie.
Nice layup to him, and Scottie just reaches in and grabs him. This guy's shooting,
almost made it.
Shooting 60% from the free throw. Timeout.
Timeout with 5:01 left to go first quarter. It's the Bulls a 1-point lead, 13-12 on the Bulls Network.
Timeout, official timeout.
5:01 to go in the first period. The Bulls lead 13-12. Greg Anderson, who drove the lane, got fouled by Scottie Pippen. He'll shoot 2 free throws. 60% free throw shooter, Jim. And this is death when you put this team to the line. 82% as a team from the free throw line, because their poor free throw shooters aren't getting there very often.
Anderson missing the first one. The second one rims out, but he gets his own rebound and lays it in.
Oh, man, he just tore it away from everybody. Strength. He was over the line like a cat.
Milwaukee has a 1-point lead. Outside left, it's Pippen guarded by Pierce. They force Pippen baseline left. He comes back to Cartwright. Wide open shot left of the key, rims out. Anderson the rebound. Milwaukee is dictating the Bulls' offense with their defense, and so far we have not seen the Bulls return the favor. Here's Pierce backing it outside against Jordan. Right side Lojas, baseline right, Alvin Robertson. Picks it up with 8 to shoot. Shoots it over Pippen. No good. The long rebound to Robertson. Back to the hoop. Fakes and lays it in.
He goes in. He doesn't go full bore. And they miss a shot. Get another rebound.
8 points for him. Phil Jackson takes time. Milwaukee up 3. We'll keep it here with 4:13 left in the quarter. 16 to 13. I want to go back and touch on it again, John. We just saw Milwaukee defensively force Pippen to the baseline. At the other end of the floor, we are not seeing the Bulls defensively dictate to Milwaukee what they want to do.
That's right. They are telling you where to go. Now, Jim, the last time that Greg Anderson shot a free throw, if we could go back and take one look at it. Tim Sutton, our TV director, I don't know if he's got it back there. I wanted to see why. He was able to come across the line, because normally the third man on the line, the advantage you get when you're the defending team, that's the man that's supposed to step out in front of the free throw shooter, and somebody totally fell asleep on that job. Greg Anderson, who is a bad free throw shooter, you've got to be ready, missed the free throw, missed the second free throw, came over the line, got it back, and put it back in, and that's something that shouldn't happen unless the Bulls were into that situation where they go from side to side, or the Milwaukee Bucks were in that one where they cross in the lane trying to get shots.
Dale Harris and the Bucks with a 3-point lead and 4:13 left for the quarter. Milwaukee still shooting great. Very simple. They're getting great shots, and they're getting them right at the hoop. Alvin Robertson missing from the outside on that last one, but when Scottie Pippen ran out on the break, Alvin Robertson got his own rebound, and he had a free path to the basket to lay it in.
Well, the guy that got the grief that time in a timeout was the rookie Stacey King. Phil didn't think that he covered on that job, being able to let Robertson go in and make that easy basket. The old picket fence, Jim.
There you go. And the Bulls to throw in. Foul line extended right. Scottie Pippen to make the inbounds pass. He comes in to Jordan. Michael has only 2 points in the game. King picks it up, head of the key. Backdoor cut to Jordan for the dunk. Nice play. Good pass by Stacey King. Just waited. Michael cut backdoor and got the easy dunk. It's a 1-point Milwaukee lead. Here's Anderson on the dribble against pressure. Comes into the front court. Lojas has it off to the right. Left side Robertson. Outside left, Pierce, long jumper, rimming, no. Tip won't go. Pippen the rebound. Scottie coming on the hard drive into the front court. Angles off to the right. The Bulls will set it up. Packs it out front. Left side, Jordan fakes around Pierce and comes up shooting. Rimming, no. Tip won't go. Stacey King trying to follow. Robertson a steal. A great defensive play by Alvin Robertson. Stole the ball from King and knocked it off the leg of Michael Jordan out of bounds.
Stacey King still having a problem from the field, 35%.
A 1-point lead for the Bucks and 3:25 left. Lojas out front. He drives the lane. He lays it up. It won't go. The rebound tip is missed. Finally, Pippen clears it. Almost carried it on the dribble. Brings it down left side in on Anderson. Pippen backs it out against Anderson. Paxson has it. Left corner Pippen. Who puts the Bulls in front? Scottie holding on Anderson on the drive baseline, and what's it called? Illegal defense against the Bucks. And Will Perdue is ready to make his initial appearance in this playoff series. Horace Grant coming back, and Pippen is out. So Will Perdue is in for the first time in the series. Horace Grant will throw in. Foul line extended right. He comes into King. Paxson has it off to the left against Pierce. Underneath Horace Grant. Grant gets surrounded in the low post to the left. A jump pass outside to Jordan. Michael gets it against Pressey. On the drive, ran into Grant. Michael comes back to get the ball. Takes it back to the hoop. Finger roll. It's blocked. Ball on the floor. Pressey can't save it. It's out of bounds to the Bulls.
Boy, they are making it tough for the Bulls to get to the hoop down here. Everybody grabbing a piece of the ball. Jordan goes up in the air and gets swatted away by Lojas.
Horace Grant to inbound it. He brings it into Stacey King. 4 to shoot. Are they aware? Here's Jordan. 2 on the clock. In the lane. Fadeaway jumper. Got it! What a tough shot by Michael Jordan to bail the Bulls out against a red light.
He was aware.
Oh, yeah. It's a 1-point lead for the Bulls. Miss steal Grant. Robertson on the drive. He's clobbered by Will Perdue. Good play Will Perdue buried Robertson into the floor. Good job by Perdue. Finally, the Bulls take down a Milwaukee player.
Well, he just tries to keep him from going to the hoop. He grabs him and tries to hold him up, but he doesn't get him. Pax tried to steal from the back.
That's the way to do it. That's the way Milwaukee's been doing it the whole series, and Robertson comes up short with a free throw.
I don't like to see him get that close to the hoop. I'd rather see the shot come from the outside. I don't want to see this get into a battle of
0 for 2. Stacey King, the rebound, ahead to Jordan. Paxson brings it up.
You know, their thinking now is that Perdue's in there to take hard fouls.
Well, maybe so. Here's Michael Jordan on the drive. Baseline left, gets through a double team. Leaves it for Perdue, and he lays it up and in. Will Perdue cleaning up the play.
His first
job
hoop
by Michael finding him.
That's right, his first hoop in the playoffs, isn't it?
First shot attempt. Here's Robertson's outside jumper. No good. The long rebound tipped up in the air. It's still loose, and it's finally grabbed by Will Perdue. Good job by Will. He's made his presence felt here. A bucket, foul. Now Jordan, top of the key, left side, Paxson, the wide open shot, rimming high, no good. Tip tried, no good. Tipped again, no. Will Perdue with a fake and a follow. He's fouled, and Perdue gets to the line to shoot 2.
Oh,
Good
Michael.
job by Will off the bench.
Michael giving him a real charge. Will went in there. Horace kept it alive, Jim, by slapping it up off the glass. He couldn't control it. He just slapped it up with the left hand, and then Will Perdue came in the back, got it, tried to collect himself for the slam, went up, got fouled, and as he came out to the line, Michaels just gave him. That's the way to go, big fella.
Will Perdue shoots 2, and he's in and out with a first one. And that foul was on Anderson, I believe.
This has to be anxiety also now on Will Perdue's play. He's not a rookie, but yet playoff experience, Jim. He is a rookie, so they've got a good rebounding team in there now in Perdue and in Horace Grant and King.
Jay Humphreys back in for the Bucks after missing the game on Tuesday. Craig Hodges in for the Bulls, replacing Paxson. Perdue's second shot, that's in. Will Perdue with the last 3 points for the Bulls, and the Chicago lead is 4. 1:38 left to go in the quarter. Humphreys brings it up for Milwaukee, guarded by Hodges. Off to the right, it's Robertson. The Bulls have Horace Grant on him. Robertson driving the lane, kicks off to Sigma. He rims the shot, no good, left baseline. Rebound tipped out to Jordan. Bulls in transition. Michael through traffic, right side Hodges, a long jumper, good. It's a 2-point goal for Craig Hodges off to the right. The Bulls are on a run. They've opened up a 6-point lead, and now Perdue and Anderson have to be separated. Double foul has been called.
A foul on both of them. Well, we knew we had the commissioner here. We've also got Rod Thorne, director of operations in the NBA, and now we catch a double foul here on Anderson and on Will. And what we see here is a glare.
Here's Robertson up, driving on Horace Grant into the lane. His shot is blocked, but a foul called.
He called it out in the back. Will is saying, how come the man under the basket didn't call it? And Mahalik was there. Bernie Fryer makes the call, and it's Will Perdue's third foul.
Milwaukee over the limit.
Bulls over the limit?
The Bulls are over the limit. That's only the second foul on Will.
Is that not it?
Robertson hits it, yeah. That's 9 points for Alvin Robertson. Alvin Robertson hits the second one. That ends a run of 9 straight points for the Bulls. It's a 4-point Chicago lead. Jordan in the front court with a minute left in the quarter. Will Perdue out high on the cut. Hodges in for the left on Humphreys. Fadeaway shot. Rimming no. Tipped in by Stacey King. And the Bulls keep the 6-point lead.
Bulls have some board men in there now.
Humphreys brings it up for the Bucks. He's guarded by Hodges. Humphreys swings it left side to Ricky Pierce. Pierce against Jordan. A double dribble, then he gets a ball back, shoots it up, no good. Rebound tipped out to Horace Grant. Boy, it looked like Ricky dropped the ball with both hands. Here's Michael Jordan, shy of the timeline. Now into the front court, 28 seconds. They want 2 for 1. Jordan right of the lane, off to Will Perdue, to the hoop, shoots it up. Yes! And a foul call. Perdue is on the line.
Michael Jordan again drives in. Will Perdue giving the Bulls a tremendous lift here in the first period. Michael tried to get the 2-for-1, Jimmy. Faked one up in the air. Will roll to the hoop. He got the ball. Came on strong.
Pierce. Perdue drops a free throw in. Is that Ricky Pierce?
Yes, sir.
So the Bulls lead is 9. 20 seconds left in the quarter. Humphreys brings it up. Milwaukee playing for one. Humphreys guarded by Hodges. Humphreys on the drive in for the left. He lays it in. Michael Jordan coming back, 6 seconds. Jordan against Robertson. Jordan off to the right, fakes on Robertson, lean in jumper, rimming. No, tip won't go. And at the end of one, it's Chicago by 7, 27-20 on the Bulls Network. Budweiser presents the second annual Shoot the Bull 3-on-3 Round Ball Classic, brought to you by the Chicago Tribune, Coca-Cola, Pizza Hut, and Puma. It comes up July 28th and 29th at Grant Park. Call the Bulls office at 312-943-5800 or look for details in Friday's or Sunday's Tribune. Screen roll earlier with Humphreys getting open as he went around a Sigma pick. And Humphreys all the way to the hoop for the layup. The Bulls bench outstanding in the opening quarter. 10 points off the bench for the Bulls. 6 by Will Perdue in his first action in the series.
They have really kept the pressure on Jim. The boards getting second shots. Stacey King got his that way. Will has got a couple on Jordan driving to the hoop and flipping it off.
17-7, John, in that rebounding department. Bulls, the big edge is right. Michael's out of the game. Pippen comes into the front court. Now in every game in the series, this is where the Bulls have hit problems with Jordan out. Here's a pass on a foul called on Humphreys.
Sigma maybe.
I guess. You're right. It was Sigma down low guarding off the ball, his first. Horace Grant triggers it wide left and Robertson knocks it to the floor. Pippen lost it out of bounds. Horace Grant trying for a cross-court pass to Scottie Pippen. You can't throw one of those with Alvin Robertson out there. There's Humphreys in the front court. On the right side is Robertson holding on Grant. Robertson on the move against Horace Grant. Horace knocked it away from him out of bounds. Interesting matchup here. Alvin Robertson, who has had a great series in driving to the basket, having a tough time maneuvering with the 6'10" man on it. Sigma looking to inbound. He comes into Robertson in the right corner. Robertson across the lane, knocked loose, still loose. Robertson gets it back. Sigma over Perdue, missed the shot from the right, Pippen the rebound. Scottie protecting the ball against Robertson, now drives it front court, and then throws it out of bounds. A long bounce pass to Stacey King.
2 turnovers now on plays here. The Bulls want to take their time a little bit, not take that extra chance. Run that big lead up. Get double digits.
Milwaukee Bucks have cooled off 2 for 11 over the last 7 minutes of action from the field. Here's Robertson against Grant. 10 to shoot. Wide right, Pierce guarded by Pippen. Ricky Pierce on the drive right over King, and now Stacey rejects his shot. Fred Roberts coming back to the right. He lays it in.
Again, a layup. A layup.
It's a 5-point game with 10:50 left in the half. Scottie Pippen off to the left, over the top into Grant, back to Pippen. Scottie down the lane to the hoop. And now it's the Bulls getting some great slicing action going to the basket.
I'll tell you, that is an all-American move right there. Scottie drove down hard to the right. He threw it into Horace, got it right back, came down hard to the right, slipped it up underneath with the left hand.
Foul on Roberts is his third. Pippen, who split 2 free throws in the first quarter, delivers this one in and out, and the rebound to Sigma. Here comes Alvin Robertson on the hard drive in on Will Perdue, right side Pierce. Pippen checks him and Pierce takes it back out right wing. Right baseline Robertson underneath, reverse block. Rebound cleared out by Perdue. He's surrounded under the basket. Will trying to get it out, and he does to Pippen. Scottie up court to Hodges. Hodges feeds it to Grant in the corner, now to Pippen underneath. A scoop shot, no. Tip won't go. And Milwaukee coming back with it on the run, 3-on-1. Humphreys to Robertson, he lays it in. The Bulls blew their transition, and Milwaukee got theirs.
They got 1 point and 2 points in 3 attempts this time.
29-24 is the score. The Bulls the lead in the ball. Perdue wheels into the lane and has it knocked away. A foul on Robertson. That's his second.
Will just put his head down and tried to take it to the hole, so he'll shoot 2 free throws, and now Lojas will come back in for Fred Roberts.
Returning to the lineup for Roberts.
3 team fouls. A shooting foul.
Yeah, he was going to the hole. He had put it down and was on his way to the hoop.
Will rims the first one good. Will Perdue has 7 points in the game off the bench. Remember, the Bulls bench scored 10 total.
Remember,
on
Michael
Tuesday.
Jordan getting some valuable rest time.
Got it. 9:56 left in the half.
Neely in now for Stacey King.
Perdue again. It's in. Will Perdue with 8. And the Bulls lead is 7. Perdue leads the Bulls in scoring with 8 points. Alvin Robertson has 12 for Milwaukee. Humphreys angles right against Hodges. Humphreys shoots at top of the key. Book it. Jay Humphreys brings the defense to a point of decision, and while they're trying to make up their minds, he fires. Pippen now to Hodges down the lane. They kick it off right side to Perdue. His shot won't go. Gets his own rebound. Loses the ball to Pierce. And now Pierce drives it into the front court. Humphreys fouled by Hodges going to the hoop.
Why they give Will to the line a couple times. They're not going to give it to him again. Man, Will takes his shot, misses, come back, gets the rebound. Now you can't tell me he doesn't get wrapped up in there.
And then it's Hodges who takes down Humphreys. Good foul, but Humphreys was still able to get the shot up. Fortunately for the Bulls,
it didn't go in.
Right. 5 of 5 free throwing in the series. 6 for 6. The Bulls lead is 4 with 9:25 left in the half. They led by as many as 9 in the first quarter and led by 7 at the end of one. Humphreys with a second shot. That's in. Humphreys has 6. Milwaukee within 3. Pippen brings it up, guarded by Pressey. Robertson out of the game. Pippen off to the right. On the drive against Pressey. What's the call as he tried to drive in? A foul on Pressey. That's his first. Milwaukee with 14 fouls now.
Scottie looks, makes a move to the right, and then comes down the middle, and he just puts some pressure on his right arm for the foul.
Horace Grant comes in play to Will Perdue, out to Neely. On the left side, it's Pippen. 9-10 for the half.
Not there.
Scottie looking low for Grant.
Needs some help.
15 to shoot. Pippen left around a Grant screen, doubled up. Scottie drives to the hoop, reverse won't go. Neely trying to follow, and he's fouled. Ed Neely right there. Johnny on the spot for the Bulls. Foul on Pierce.
The Bucks foul is on the 22.
Scottie looking for a place to deliver the ball. He comes down the baseline, can't do much but get it up off the glass, and underneath that, Neely grabs it, tries to go up. Pierce swings in from the back to foul him. A lot of action from players off the bench.
Milwaukee's over the limit now, too. That's 5. Neely now 2 for 4 free throwing in the series. The Bulls are guilty of 1 team foul so far. Neely again. That's in. And the Bulls lead is 4, 32-28. Inside of 9 minutes for the half. Into the front court for the Bucks is Humphreys. Screen roll with Sigma. Perdue picks him up now right side to Sigma. Right corner shot, Paul Pressey, good. It's okay, you still want them shooting that shot.
Yes, you want that outside.
Yep, 32-30. Bulls the lead in the ball. Scottie Pippen has it right side against Pressey. Into Perdue, right of the lane. Over Sigma, a turnaround, it's in. Will Perdue, great night. He's got 10 points working. And the Bulls lead is 4. Jay Humphreys drives Hodges all the way in, kicks out left to Pierce for 3. Rimming, no. Hodges the rebound. Bulls in the front court. Hodges has it. Doubled up outside. Off to Perdue. Perdue on the right wing. 16 to shoot. Right corner Neely. Back out to Perdue. Now to Pippen. 12 on the clock. Scottie on the walk to the left. Guarded by Pressey. Perdue looks in from out front. 6 on the clock. Perdue with 5 on the clock. Off to Neely. Right of the lane jumper. Bank no good. Rebound Grant. Horace follows. It won't go. And Sigma clears for Milwaukee. The Bucks in the front court. Outside left is Humphreys. Humphreys a bounce pass low left to Pierce. He's triple team. Back out to Humphreys for 3. It's in. for Jay Humphreys. Milwaukee within one and 7:28 left in the half. Greg Hodges controlling for the Bulls. Alley-oop to Pippen, knocked away by Milwaukee out of bounds. The Bulls will have it.
Boy, that ball was a little bit higher. They had to smash it. Here comes Greg Anderson back in for Sigma. Bill Cartwright's going to come in for, and Michael Jordan. Who are they coming for? He's coming for Horace, maybe?
No, he's coming for
Will Perdue, yes. What a job Will Perdue has done.
Jordan for Hodges. Pierce is out for Milwaukee. Robertson back. Baseline right, Horace Grant to inbound. Boy, the Bulls 22-9 in rebounds, but their lead is only 1 with 7:22 left in the half.
They're trying to see if there should be a full 24 seconds.
11 on the shot clock, they say. Horace Grant looking to inbound it. Baseline right. Still looking. He comes into Neely. Back out to Pippen. Left side, it's Grant. Long jumper by Horace. No good. The long rebound to Lojas. The Bucks looking for the lead. Robertson burns to the hoop. Lays it up blocked by Pippen. Cleared by Grant. Knocked away by Robertson. Stolen by Anderson. Here is the shot. No good by Pressey, but a foul called. The Bulls unable to clear the zone.
Neely on it. Scottie with a great play coming down. Scottie with a great play here as a block on Alvin Robertson. Horace got the ball, got it slapped out of his hand, and again, it's Robertson who was right there. Cadillac Anderson with the ball. He throws it into Pressey. Pressey tries a little hook shot, and Neely on the foul. And now maybe you want to get back to your starting five. These guys have given him a great performance, Jim, the bench. We talked about it.
Paxson is coming back in for the Bulls. Horace Grant going out. 7:06 left in the half. It's 34-33 Bulls, and Pressey one more free throw after coming up short with the first one. Second one is in. The game is tied at 34, so Milwaukee all the way back now after trailing by 7 at the end of 1. Michael Jordan has it off to the left into Pippen underneath. Scottie lays it up, no good, but a foul called, and Pippen shoots 2.
Anderson, another foul.
That's his second.
Fouls at 34. Cadillac Anderson, his second.
Scottie Pippen on the line. I got him 1 for 3.
Yeah, he made his first one.
2 for 4, and the Bulls lead by 1. A timeout taken by Chicago with 6:57 left to go in the first half here in Milwaukee. It's the Bulls up 1, 35-34 on the Bulls Network. 6:57 left in the half, and Scottie Pippen one more free throw here.
Jimmy, I had Anderson with 3 fouls and Perdue with 3, but it was a double technical, and there's no individual foul on that.
Pippen rims the free throw good. He's got 9. So both Anderson and Pippen have 2 apiece. Fred Roberts does have 3 for Milwaukee. Bulls showing half-court trap. Humphreys slips across, doubled up, wide to the right, gives it up to Anderson out front. Now to Humphreys trying to drive in, 10 to shoot, right corner Robertson. He's doubled in the right corner. Underneath it's Pressey. A scoop to Humphreys, a layup miss. Rebound tipped off to Pressey. Back to the hoop, he shoots it up. No, Ed Neely has it, and it's knocked out of bounds by Milwaukee. Holds the ball with 6:32 left in the half.
They still didn't really clear the zone. It was just icing on the Bucks.
Here's Michael Jordan in the front court. Drops it for Paxson out near the center circle. Neely has it now, looks in left of the key. Ed Neely, a bounce pass into Cartwright against Anderson. Turnaround jumper, good! Cartwright hits his first 2 points of the game. Fadeaway shot from the right of the lane, and the Bulls go up 4. Humphreys leans over the dribble outside for the Bucks. Right side Robertson, guarded by Jordan. Back out to Humphreys. He drives Paxson left of the key. Lojas for 3 from the left. Rimming, no. Rebound. Pressey, fadeaway shot. Rimming, no good. Right baseline. Rebound tipped off to Ed Neely. He hands to Paxson. Pax working into the front court for the Bulls, who lead by 4. 5:40 left in the first half. Pippen off to the left, guarded by Pressey. 12 to shoot. Neely has it. top of the circle. Now a foul on Anderson, grabbing Cartwright, and Anderson has his third foul. Bill Cartwright to shoot 2.
Now Cartwright did have him in front. Cartwright had Anderson out in front, but Scottie missed the pass in, and then as they went to the top, Ed Neely looked for it down low, and by that time, Anderson swung around and had fouled Bill. Cartwright to the line the first time. He needs 2 here.
Pierce is back. Humphreys is out. Sigma ready to come back for Anderson. Cartwright drops the first one. So Bill Cartwright with the last 3 points for the Bulls. And it's now a 5-point Chicago lead. Anderson with 3 fouls heading for the bench. Bill Cartwright delivers the second one. Got it. Chicago up 6. Milwaukee has it in play. Full court pressure. Robertson in the backcourt, hounded by Pippen. Alvin Robertson brings it across around a Pressey screen off to the left. Picks it up now to Sigma. Sigma down the lane, kicks it back out to Pressey. Pierce holding out front, 8 to shoot. Inside Robertson, right side Lojas for 3. No, long rebound. Jordan has it. Michael Jordan driving into the front court. Slows it down to the right. Gives it up into the corner to Pippen. Scottie picks it up with 16 to shoot and double dribble the ball. Other games tonight, Cavs lead Philadelphia 50-44. I don't know what juncture that's in. And the Lakers in Houston, a 2-point game in the second quarter with LA up 2. Pressey pressured by Paxson. Outside left, it's Lojas against Neely. Walk. The Bulls have it on Brad Lojas' turnover.
That's 0 for 7 on their last. They didn't get an attempt there, but possession.
And the Bulls aren't taking advantage, Reds. The lead is just 6 with 4:48 left.
They're sneaking on a free throw line.
Paxson takes it all the way down the lane and hands the ball off and draws the foul in the process. Pax finding the opening, went right up the middle.
Just taking a little bit of movement, and it was Jack Sigma who came up with the foul, his second. Pax just taking a little bit of what they would give him, Jim. Really wasn't looking for it. Went down the lane, and Sigma gave him a little bump.
Pax had the good shooting game on Tuesday. Hits the free throw for his first point tonight. The Bulls lead is 7. That was the lead at the end of 1 tonight. The biggest Bulls lead in this game has been 9. Paxson delivers. Good. He hits them both. An 8-point game. Milwaukee has it in play against pressure. Here comes Robertson into the front court, out to the left. Double team now. And he's tied up by Pippen.
No, he called for a timeout.
All right. Timeout Milwaukee with 4:39 left to go in the first half. It's an 8-point Chicago lead. 42-34 on the Bulls network. Should the Bulls advance to the second round of the playoffs, every fan attending the Bulls home game in that series, the second home game, gets a pair of Bulls horns, courtesy of NutraSweet. And then every fan attending the third home playoff game will receive a Bulls Spirit card, courtesy of the Chicago Tribune. Milwaukee to ball with 19 to shoot, and the Bulls in front by 8. The Bucks have it in play to Pressey. This is the first game in this series that's really been dictated by the defense. Off to the right, it's Pierce holding on Jordan. 8 to shoot, into Sigma. Squares up on Cartwright, right of the lane, now takes him on the dribble. He's double teamed. Sigma cross court left, and Jordan tips it out of bounds with 2 on the shot clock. Milwaukee to throw in. Now remember, they did a 20-second timeout. It was just like this the other night. Coming in with 2 to shoot. They took their 20, and they came in with that dummy play that you call it, John.
That's right. Lojas came from out high. Everybody went out to get the ball. He went out, circled behind everybody, and went for the play where they throw it up to the rim. They operated it very successfully. With 2 seconds, you don't have much to do to get off, but they worked it against us. We saw Chuck Person take one up out of bounds and work it with Rick Smits against us, so the Bulls have been vulnerable to that, and with a 20-second timeout taken here, 4:21 to go, the Bulls with an 8-point lead, and they have hit not much, Jim, the last 7 trips down the floor.
In this second quarter, Milwaukee shooting 33% from the field, the Bulls 40. And Milwaukee trying to get it in bounds. A 3 try by Lojas, block. Neely clears it, but it's a 24-second violation. That really hurts the Bulls because Pippen ran out. Scottie made the block, then ran out. Neely cleared it.
They tried that play, but they tried to break Robertson down, but Michael wouldn't bite on it.
So Paxson brings it up for the Bulls. Pippen has it left of the key against Pressey. Scottie out front underneath Jordan. Fadeaway left baseline. Hello, Michael Jordan has 8. And the Bulls lead is 10. Paul Pressey into the Milwaukee front court with 4 minutes left in the half. Pressey outside left gets chased out by Cartwright. Left corner Sigma launches the 3. Rimming, no! Rebound tipped away to Lojas. Jordan knocks it loose on the floor. Michael trying to wrestle it free. They're all over him. Jordan surrounded under the basket. Out to Paxson. Now the Bulls on a breakout. Scottie Pippen to the hoop. Shoots it up. No.
Oh, they won't.
Alvin Robertson.
No, it was off. It was off.
Look close. A foul was called. That'll put Pippen on the line.
Bernie Fryer was asking, was it good? Jake said no, it was off. But you're right. They wrapped him up underneath. Michael slapped at the ball from Lojas. They couldn't get it. He got a stick. Michael's hands much stronger. Picks the ball up, wrestles himself out. Scottie gets the ball. He fakes over to Cartwright, takes it on in, and the foul is by Paul Pressey.
Scottie's free throw around and out. Got to take advantage of this opportunity here. Pressey with his second foul. Right now, Phil Jackson's Bulls are playing outstanding at the defensive end. Scottie again, rimming good. He drops that second one. The Bulls have opened up an 11-point lead, outscoring Milwaukee 12-3 over the last 5 minutes plus. 3:33 left in the half. Outside left, it's Pierce against Jordan. Robertson against Pippen. Right side Lojas. He drives it to the hoop, knocked away by Pippen. Scottie a jump pass to Neely. Neely hands to Paxson on the cut to the left. He carried the ball, no call. Michael Jordan's reverse and a foul called. Whoa, the Bulls got away with one. John Paxson had it on his hip, driving in from the left, and no travel call.
I thought Ed Neely traveled at midcourt. Scottie flips it up, avoids a foul. Here Neely takes the ball, travels. Pax catches it on his hip. Michael ends up getting the ball underneath and coming out of it with a silk purse, Jim. Foul on Sigma.
And Michael's free throw is good.
His first trip to the line. A lot of free throws in the first half. We saw the Bucks shoot, what, 16 for 16 in the third quarter?
Yep. On Tuesday, Jordan hits them both. He has 10. The Chicago lead is 13. This is 12 points in a row for the Bulls. And 3:13 remaining. Actually, no, this is 13 in a row, I should say. Out front, it's Pressey. Left side, Pierce drives into the lane, jumps the hook up, no. Rebound knocked to the floor, picked up by Milwaukee. Ricky Pierce lean-in shot in and out, but a foul called, and he shoots 2. Now Cartwright, his second.
The Bulls had a chance again, Jimmy. They chased him on out of there. They missed the shot. They came back, though, with it. Cartwright on the foul. Is that his first, Bill's first?
I thought he had 2. Yeah. He's got 2. Ricky Pierce pushes the free throw good.
The Bulls deterred them from scoring on that play the first time, but they couldn't come up again. Pierce ends that.
That free throw by Pierce ends a run of 14 straight for the Bulls, and now Pierce drops the second one in. Here's Jordan on the drive, takes it all the way to the hoop, scoops the shot, good. He went right at Lojas and scored. Michael's got 12. The Bulls are up 14 with 2:50 left in the half.
I think he expected to be taken down, didn't you?
Yes, he did. That's why I think he went in there, both hands on the ball. Outside left is Lojas. Wide left, Pressey. Pressey shoots it up on Neely. Missed it. Rebounded Jordan. Michael Jordan coming into the front court. Jordan off to the right. Underneath, it's Neely. He lays it up. He's clobbered from behind by Lojas. Brad Lojas on the foul. That's his second.
Well, who would think Lojas was going to be a force defensively, Jim? But he has been. Here, Michael whips the ball underneath. Ed Neely goes up with his shot. He comes from behind to whack it, blocks the ball. The Bulls' defense has been sensational.
It really has. We talked earlier, John, that the Bulls were not dictating with their defense. Well, they sure have been in the second quarter tonight. They have shut it down.
Physicalness, it's quickness.
Right. They're getting their bodies in the way. They're playing good body defense and positioning. Neely hits both free throws. The Bulls' lead is 52-36 or 51.
They missed their last 10 field goal attempts.
Here's Humphreys with a ball off to the right. Standing dribble against Paxson.
Humphreys left around a Lojas screen. Outside left, it's Pressey. Hook pass underneath to Robertson. His shot blocked by Grant. Pressey comes back, a leap and leaner won't go. Rebound, Horace Grant. Horace covers up on the ball. Hands to Pippen. On ahead to Paxson.
2 minutes.
Outside left, it's Jordan. Inside of 2 minutes for the half. Michael Jordan on the drive into the lane, all the way to the hoop. He's clobbered, and Jordan shoots 2.
I thought earlier, John, when the Bulls came down, they were up by 14.
And then after the 2 free throws, I thought it should be a 16-point lead. But they only have 51 on the board.
Michael drives the lane, goes up hard, takes the foul. I think that was Lojas with his third. MJ.
They call it on Pressey. That's his third.
Good boy.
Michael drops the first one. All right, now it's 52.
45, Tony Brown.
Tony Brown coming in from Milwaukee. He was used sparingly in Game 1 in Chicago Stadium. Pressey is out. Jordan again. That's in. Michael Jordan pushes the Bulls lead out to 17 with 1:50 left. But remember, in Game 2, Milwaukee came back from that big deficit in the first half in Chicago Stadium. Left corner, Robertson. Pierce has it now to the left against Jordan. 10 to shoot. Pierce had it poked away, stolen by Jordan. Lojas down on the floor. It's loose to Humphreys. 4 to shoot. Humphreys 3 in and out from the right, and Horace Grant the rebound. Looking for Alvin Robertson. Up court, he plays to Jordan. Michael in the front court. Cross court left to Paxson. Underneath Pippen, guarded by Robertson. And Scottie lost it out of bounds. There's Alvin Robertson creating that problem.
Here they come.
Jay Humphreys driving into the front court with 1:15 left in the half. 53-36 Bulls. Off to the right, it's Robertson. Takes it in low right, double teamed, and an illegal defense whistled against the Bulls.
Illegal defense. 45.
There first. It's on Ed Neely. Alvin Robertson brings it in play to Humphreys. Humphreys out between the rings, guarded by Paxson. Right side, Tony Brown. Pippen has him. Out front, Humphreys swings it left to Lojas for 3. It's in.
That's the way it starts.
Yes, it does. Brad Lojas with his first 3 of tonight.
Bulls have one more foul, Jimmy, I believe it takes.
50 seconds left in the half. The Chicago lead is 14. Jordan against Lojas. Long jumper right side. It's in. Michael Jordan has 16. 10 in the second quarter. And remember, he sat out almost the first 4 minutes of this second quarter. Humphreys into the front court, left around a Lojas screen. Shot clock at 15. Humphreys gives to Robertson. They want a 2-for-1. Robertson foul line shot, bank no good. Pippen the rebound. 25 seconds left. Shot clock at 19. About 4 difference. Michael Jordan into the front court, off to the left against Robertson. 12 to shoot. Jordan against Alvin Robertson on the move right side. Got bumped by Brown as he came out in the switch.
They're not going to allow you that. They're not going to allow you to come out and body bump a guy. They want to take that right out of it. Now they have a foul to take coming back again. The Bulls with
12.2 left.
Well, yeah. I think that's what they were talking about coming back. Let's try to go after it hard. So MJ to the line. He's 4 for 4.
16 points for him. He's got 17. And the Chicago lead is 17. 56-39 with the 12.2 left, as we mentioned. Jordan again. Rimming no, and Lojas the rebound. See where the Bulls take their foul. Here's Humphreys shy of the timeline. Comes across. Paxson grabs him with 4 seconds left. John Paxson has his first.
They talked about who had fouls to take, Neely and Pax. So Neely slowed him down and then tried to catch up to Lojas to keep him from getting that long 3.
Tony Brown to throw in. Foul line extended right. Here it is. Lojas open for 3 from the left. Rimming no. Scottie Pippen grabs the rebound as the first half comes to an end. A solid 24 minutes of basketball for the Bulls, going to clinch it here, trying to clinch it in Game 4. They lead it by 17 at halftime, 56-39. We'll be back after these messages on the Bulls Network. Well, back on the floor here in the Bradley Center, and yes, the Bulls do have a 17-point lead here at halftime, but
you Bulls fans, don't be celebrating yet. This one's got a long way to go. But a good-looking half for the Bulls, and you've got some highlights to look at.
Boy, absolutely a good-looking half. Well, it wasn't so good to start out. Alvin Robertson got underneath and was able to power in for a dunk, and that brought the Bradley Center fans to their feet. But the Bulls answers for that dunk. They were able to wheel the ball around, get it into Horace Grant. He got in front of Brad Lojas, and he powered one down. And what would an NBA game be without the master of dunk? Gets a backdoor from rookie Stacey King. Michael Jordan up and powers it in. Jimmy, a big surprise for the Bulls. Their secret weapon turns around on Jack Sikma, fires in his 9th and 10th points. Big help off the bench by Will Perdue. Jay Humphreys didn't play in the last game, but that didn't stop him from shooting a 3 on us. Michael Jordan zigs, zags, comes down, figures he's going to get hit, throws it in over his head and catches the iron and falls on in. And then one of the baskets they did get at the end, as the Bulls' interior defense was great, was this 3-pointer by Brad Lojas. Not very much scoring for them in that quarter.
19 points for the Bucks in the second quarter. The leading scorers, Michael Jordan with 17. Will Perdue has 10, Pippen with 8, and Grant with 6. As for the Milwaukee Bucks, Alvin Robertson has 12. Jay Humphreys off the bench with 9. Pressey with 5. Pierce and Roberts with 4 each. You know, the interesting thing, John, is the fact that the Bulls bench has outscored Milwaukee to this point, 17-15.
Not only that, Jim, but our bench has out-rebounded them 12-4. We've got some big help off the bench, not only in points with, I mentioned the Will Perdue, but some great help on the boards.
We'll be back with third quarter action in a moment. "17-point lead for the Bulls at halftime, and let's take a look at some of the key statistics in the first half tonight. Milwaukee 33% from the field in the first half. Paul Pressey, for example, was 2 for 7. The Bulls shot 47%. The Bulls big on the glass, 31 rebounds to 19, and Horace Grant with 8 first half rebounds. And off the bench, as we mentioned, the Bulls outscored the Bucks 17-15. Will Perdue had 10 of the 17 points for the Bulls. Will with a real nice lift off the bench. He came in, he played 8 minutes, had 4 rebounds, scored 10 points. Did a nice job.
Jimmy, they were 9 out of 20 from the field in the first quarter. Then only 6 for 25, 24%. The Bulls, 6 out of 12, did a good job of keeping them off the scoreboard.
Bulls have it in play. Milwaukee full court pressure. The Bulls beat it. Jordan left of the lane, comes up shooting, and Pippen lays it in. The shot fell short. It may have been blocked. Scottie Pippen grabbed it and scored, and the Bulls lead by 19. Pressey strolls off to the right for the Bucks, guarded by Paxson. Into Sikma, and he's fouled by Cartwright before the shot, I believe. Bill Cartwright with his third. Jack Sikma will not be shooting free throws. It was 22-5 spurt there for the Bulls to give them that 17-point lead. Game was tied at 34, and now Robertson has the ball knocked out of bounds with 14 on the shot clock. Alvin Robertson to throw in, foul line extended right. He comes into Pressey. Here's Robertson across the lane, left baseline. Roberts steps up, he's clobbered. The Bulls taking the hard foul. Fred Roberts on the line to shoot 2.
He takes a shot outside, fakes Scottie, comes down the lane, and Horace comes in hard. And you don't want to get in foul trouble, though, Jim. That's where the Bulls made hay in that second quarter. They were able to get to the free throw, and they were only 6 out of 12 from the field.
Fred Roberts having a great series at the free throw line, 11 for 12. His first free throw attempt tonight is good. That's 5 points for him. He's coming off the 23-point performance on Tuesday. 58-40. Chicago the lead, 11-18 remaining in the third. Fred Roberts again. Rebound tipped out. Paxson cuts it off. So the Bulls have it with a chance to go up 20. Pax working into the front court against Pressey. Paxson dancing out between the rings. Turns on the dribble, 12 to shoot. Right side Horace Grant on the drive. Kicks out to Pippen. Scottie left corner to Jordan. Michael against Robertson. Gets double team. Back out to Pippen. Right side Paxson. A long jumper is in.
Boom.
John Paxson delivers his first field goal tonight. And the Bulls have a 20-point lead.
10:45 remaining in the third. Pressey off to the right, leans over the dribble against Paxson. Underneath, Robertson fakes on Jordan, and Michael grabbed him to put him on the free throw line. Jordan with his second foul.
They're getting those passes, though, in that painted area, Jim. And that's the thing that you don't like to see. You'd rather see that shot coming from the outside. Robertson catches the ball, comes down, collects himself, gives a fake, gets Jordan up in the air. And now Robertson, who's had a tough time at the line,
hits it, and he's now 3 for 5 in the game, 13 points scored. Robertson drops the second one. 60-42 Bulls. John Paxson brings it up, guarded by Pressey. Paxson to the front court. He's picked up the dribble. Boy, now is when you need to cut him back door. Paxson dances to the right side, back out to Cartwright. Cartwright into Jordan, and a whistle.
3 seconds.
Second call against the Bulls. So Milwaukee has it on the turnover. A chance to string a couple of hoops together. Actually, 2 free throws in the basket. Into the front court is Pressey. Robertson with it off to the left, guarded by Jordan. Alvin Robertson into Pressey, low left, tipped away, and knocked out of bounds by
he held him.
A foul called. A foul called on Pressey is right.
John Paxson, who was being posted up, they put the ball into Pressey. Pax reaches in, knocks it away, and as they go to get it, Michael goes to get it. They grab him.
That's 4 fouls on Pressey. John Paxson into the front court for the Bulls. Outside left is Pippen against Roberts. Cartwright has it out front. Horace Grant with it right of the key. Now to Pax driving across the lane. Gets bumped, takes it into the corner, gives to Grant. Out to Jordan. Michael right side slips through, baseline right, a delivery to Grant. He scoops the shot up and draws the foul. Horace Grant had the presence of mind when he felt that contact to get that shot up there.
That's right. He just came knifing across the lane. Michael going between play. You wonder, where does he have the eyes to see this? There he is. Bingo. Blind pass. Horace comes in, catches the bump. Fred Roberts on the foul, his 4th.
Jay Humphreys is in for Milwaukee, replacing Pressey, who has picked up 4 fouls. Horace Grant drills the free throw. Horace with 7 points tonight. His contribution has been rebounding. He had 8 rebounds in the first half. Horace again, rimming no, and the rebound to Milwaukee as Lojas comes down with it. 61-42 Bulls, 9:43 left in the third. Humphreys outside against Paxson. Gives it up wide to the right. Alvin Robertson, now right corner shot, Brad Lojas, around and out, a loose ball foul on the Bulls, going for the rebound. Bill Cartwright with his 4th. 4 team fouls on the Bulls here in this third quarter.
He started out early. That hurt you.
Milwaukee has it in play. Sikma with it off to the right. Jay Humphreys wide to the right around a Sikma screen. Lojas swings it left to Robertson. Robertson gets pinched off left the lane, out to Sikma. Underneath, the ball tipped away by Pippen, and Paxson has it. They tried to punch into Roberts. John Paxson into the Bulls front court. Left corner, Scottie Pippen. Pippen around a Cartwright screen. Backs it out on the left wing. Takes a 3, and hits it. Wow! Scottie Pippen with an afterthought 3. Chicago up 22, and Del Harris burns a timeout. 9:01 for the third. The Bulls fans in Milwaukee yelling their lungs out. It is 64-42 on the Bulls network. Well, on Saturday at 4, it's the 116th running of the Kentucky Derby, and you can hear it live on WLUP AM 1000. It's a 22-point lead for the Bulls. Cleveland trying to stay alive at home, leading Philadelphia by 11 in the third. And the Lakers have a 14-point lead on the Rockets, trying to finish them off in Houston. Here's Pierce. Pippen steals it from him at the timeline. Scottie on the drive, and Humphreys fouls him out on the open floor, but it's not a breakaway foul. Jay Humphreys with his first.
Again, a double team
foul.
A double team. The Bulls coming up with the quick hands and the steal.
Scottie Pippen looking to inbound. Foul line extended right. He comes into Horace Grant. Horace on the dribble out front. Right side Jordan. Michael holding the ball, guarded by Sikman. The switch, he kind of likes this. Jordan takes him to the rack and lays it up. No good, no foul either. And the rebound taken out of there by Lojas. Now to Humphreys. Jay Humphreys on the push, all the way up the middle, and Jordan grabs him. A jump ball call.
Jump ball.
Jordan ties up Humphreys.
Boy, he came in hard. Now some streamers come out. Humphreys trying to take that little hole they gave him. Jordan comes over.
That's a foul. Before he got to the ball, he grabbed him. Del Harris is out at the timeline.
He just found out. He's just trying to incite the crowd. Jimmy, he's out there. It's going to be a technical
foul on Del Harris. That'll put Michael Jordan on the free throw line.
Absolutely. He just came out to get this crowd into it. The crowd reacted by throwing a couple streamers out on the floor.
I agree with Del Harris. Yeah, he tied him up, but before he did, he grabbed him across the arm.
Well, I mean, you're not going to change their call.
Right.
But what you do is come out, try to make a statement, and have them know that you're aware of that mistake.
And Michael shoots in the silencer, and the Bulls fans here roar their approval. 18 points for Jordan. The Bulls lead is 23. Now, the initial chop is the foul, and then he grabs the ball. So Jordan and Humphreys, height advantage to the Bulls, and the tip controlled by Alvin Robertson. Lojas for three from the left, rimming no. Horace Grant the rebound, and there's Robertson all over it. Grant outlets to Paxson. Pax driving into the front court. Pippen has it baseline left.
Double dribble.
Yep. Milwaukee has it down 23. Bucks to work it from three-quarter court as they move it right to left. Humphreys brings it up. Jay Humphreys into the front court. Guarded by Paxson. Outside left, Ricky Pierce. Robertson has it out front. Back left to Pierce. His three try is an air ball. And out of bounds which way?
He said Paxson.
Milwaukee with 8 to shoot. Bucks to throw in. Baseline right.
Is that basket getting higher or further or what?
Jack Sigma to make the inbounds pass. No, it's the one at the other end. The bounce comes into Lojas. 5 to shoot. And a foul on Horace Grant. Horace Grant with his fourth. The Bulls are over the limit. And on the free throw line is Alvin Robertson with 7:51 left in the third. Do you realize the Bucks have yet to score from the field in this quarter?
That's right, 7:51. Alvin Robertson stops that with a free throw, but that's what the Bulls have done. They've taken away their floor game.
They've shut him out from the field. Robertson does hit both free throws. The Chicago lead is 21. 7:48 left in the third. Paxson hounded by Humphreys in the backcourt. Back shy of the timeline. Now comes across and a foul on Humphreys, and that's his second. 14 fouls on Milwaukee, so now it's all even. Both teams shooting hereafter in the third. Pippen brings it into Horace Grant. Scottie has it back out front, right side Jordan. Michael comes up shooting. Rimming, no.
Oh, he got pushed down. Scottie.
Ricky Pierce ran him off the play, and on Pierce, that's his third. Scottie Pippen shoots 2.
This is what kills them too, Jim, is you get a shot missed by Michael Jordan, a nice jumper, and Horace is under, Scottie's underneath, just gets wailed out of the way.
Scottie Pippen, a mixed bag in the first half. 4 for 7. Rimming, no. He'll have another. Stacey King is in for Cartwright with 7:36 left in the third. Ed Neely coming in. Horace Grant going out. Phil Jackson has the luxury here to rest some people with a 21-point lead. Scottie Pippen's second free throw good. The Bulls lead is 22. Milwaukee Bucks in the front court all the way to the hoop goes Humphreys. He's fouled. The Bulls making no bones about it. There are no layups tonight. Stacey King.
He wants a jump ball. Del Harris says, how about a jump ball?
Stacey King grabbing Jay Humphreys.
This is going to be a slow finisher to this game.
But that's okay. We have nowhere to go, right? Humphreys in and out with the first one. Milwaukee Bucks, no field goals in this quarter so far with 7:28 left in the third. Humphreys again. Rimming no, and the rebound is Stacey King. The Bulls, the ball leading 66-44. John Paxson in the Bulls front court. Outside left, gives to Jordan wide left. Michael on the drive, got a foul called. Robertson coming over Paxson's screen. Alvin Robertson with his third, and John Paxson shoots two. Boy, Alvin Robertson just came right through Pax, setting this screen for Jordan.
Oh, man, what a forearm.
Yeah, chucked him one. So Pax, who hit both free throws in the first half, shooting two. He's got the first one. The Bulls lead back to 23. If this one goes down, it will be the biggest Bulls lead in the game. It's good. A 24-point lead for the Bulls. Milwaukee has it in play. Clock running ever so slowly because of all the free throws. Humphreys into the front court. Left side, Alvin Robertson turns it in, and there's King waiting for him. Alvin Robertson hands it to Sigma. Underneath, a foul on Jordan. A pass into Pierce, and Michael has his third. Ricky Pierce shoots two with 7:02 left. Well, because of this slow pace, certainly fatigue won't be a factor tonight.
That's right. Michael doesn't need a rest.
Cadillac Anderson ready to come in for Milwaukee. And Ricky Pierce, who so far tonight has been very quiet, drops the first one. That's 5 points for him. Sigma is out with Anderson on. Pierce delivers the second one. He hits that. Ricky Pierce 4 for 4 free throwing. 6 points scored. The Bulls lead is 22. John Paxson in the backcourt against Humphreys. Comes across, feeds it to Pippen wide to the right. Pippen with 12 on the shot clock. Out front Neely. Left side Jordan. Michael goes baseline left, runs into a crowd, hands it to Neely. Ed Neely scoop shot is blocked. Rebound tipped out of bounds by Milwaukee. It did hit the rim, didn't it? They should get a new 24.
Michael signaled to come out. Phil's got to run and get somebody. Michael hurt himself a little bit going under the basket. He needs to rest now.
Anyway, it's 4 seconds on the shot clock. Evidently, that one didn't touch anything. Ed Neely trying to get it up there. Yeah, that hit.
That hit the iron.
They should get a new 24.
That hit the iron.
They're giving the Bulls only 4 seconds to shoot. And Phil Jackson comes down saying, hey, they should get a new 24.
That hit the iron.
And Jake O'Donnell agrees.
Yes.
The new 24 for the Bulls.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Mark Feil looking at Michael Jordan over there on the Bulls bench. Craig Hodges is in. Pippen to inbound. He comes into Stacey King. And they turn it over. Milwaukee on the run. Humphreys feeds Robertson. He blew the layup, and Lojas a reverse to follow it in.
Don't let it get crazy, Horace, here, and Phil is not.
Phil Jackson taking time with 6:31 left in the third. The Chicago lead is 20. 68-48 on the Bulls network. Say fans get a free Bulls bumper sticker now at any Chicagoland Pizza Hut restaurant. Michael Jordan on the drive to the basket either turned his ankle or he ran it over the foot of Brad Lojas. Tough to tell on our replay as the ankle disappeared out of the picture. So the Bulls in the front court. Paxson has it out front. 6:20 left in the third. Ed Neely with a ball right of the key against Lojas. 8 to shoot. Neely under pressure. Left of the lane is Pippen. Scottie with a fake on Anderson. 3 on the clock. Craig Hodges is fouled. The Bulls get a break right at the buzzer of the 24-second clock. Foul on Humphreys or Robertson?
Oh, boy. Humphreys, I think it is. They Bulls were dancing around like it had a hot potato in their hand, and Hodges tried to take it on into the ring, to the hoop. His first trip up here in this 4-game series.
He's got the free throw. Hodges has 3 points on the night.
He has been a good free throw shooter during his career. He's got great rhythm. He even shows it on the free throw line, Jim, you know. He's got himself into a system, a deep breath, a couple of dribbles, rocks himself a little bit.
Rims the second one good, and the Bulls lead is back to 22. We have just now hit the halfway point of the third quarter. Humphreys dancing out between the rings. Plays it left side to Ricky Pierce against Pippen, and Pierce gets it with a reach-in foul, his third, and Ricky Pierce shoots two. Scottie Pippen picking up the foul.
And Michael Jordan went out, Jim, that last sequence, and we saw Mark Feil working on him, taping him. Michael getting a rest, as you mentioned. Maybe he doesn't need as much because they delayed fixing the basket early in the first quarter. Then all those fouls in the second quarter, and now a lot of fouls here in period number 3.
Ricky Pierce drops the free throw in. Michael Jordan looking on. The Bulls haven't needed a lot from him offensively. He's scored 18 points tonight, but it's been a nice balanced effort here by the Bulls so far. Pierce hits both free throws. 8 points for him. 70-50. Paxson into the front court. Right corner he plays to King. Paxson gets it back on the right side and takes it back up. Shot clock at 15. Paxson pressured by Robertson. Neely with a ball to the left. Wide left is Pippen. Scottie shoots out of the corner. Rimming no. Rebound Anderson. Now Milwaukee with a chance to string a couple together. Robertson in on Paxson. Low left. He's covered up. Back out to Pierce against Pippen. We get a foul.
Offensive foul
on Alvin Robertson. Took Paxson to the floor, and on Robertson, that's his fourth.
And a technical on Alvin Robertson. Good play. He tried to come down and take Pax right to the hoop, but wasn't there as he got some help. So Pax will go down all the way to the other end here and shoot a technical foul. But that's Robertson's 4th foul.
Pax 4 of 4 free throwing tonight. 5 for 5.
What happened was, Jim, he took it on down and they double teamed him down low.
Yeah, and then when they came away with the ball, that's when he got hit with a foul. Then he took,
left arm
just cleared him out. Ed Neely comes in, play to Paxson. Paxson in the backcourt, guarded by Pierce. 71-50. Bulls the big lead. Pax outside against Pierce. Neely has it now. Swings it left to Pippen. Scottie turns it in. Finger roll won't go, but he draws the foul. He shoots 2.
Lojas.
34.
That's his third. Okay. Anderson with 4.
Scottie drives hard with the left hand. Oh, man, did he take the wind out of him? He just put double-barreled arms into Scottie's midsection.
Scottie drills the free throw. Now Michael Jordan is back, and John Paxson is out with 5:13 left for the third. Scottie delivers. Around and out. Rebound Anderson. Milwaukee the ball down 22. The Bucks with only 1 basket in the third quarter. Pierce has it off to the left against Jordan. Right side, Robertson takes the outside shot, missing. Michael Jordan the rebound, and a foul called on Milwaukee.
Maybe the big guy.
No. Robertson with his 5th. They've got big problems now. Alvin Robertson with 5 fouls.
And he is the mainstay of this ball club.
That's right. He's the heart and soul of this team.
They needed him. They needed him badly the other night. He came up with a great performance. 38 points, a career game is right. They're going to have to go to Grayer, I believe.
Michael Jordan hits a free throw. The Bulls' lead is 23. You're right. Grayer is in, and Robertson is out. 4:58 left in the third. Jordan again. No good. Rebound tipped out to Jordan. Takes a 20-foot jumper and hits it. Michael Jordan has given the Bulls a 25-point lead. 4:50 left to go in the third. Here is Humphreys on the drive. A foul called, and Hodges is hurt.
He's limping, yes, sir. Hodges scooting on back, and that left ankle, I think he got kicked by Humphreys' leg. But the foul is on Hodges, his second. He catches a knee. He catches the right knee in his
He walks it off. Craig stays in. And Jay Humphreys to shoot 2.
Well, this reminds me of the '83 Sox, Jim, so far. Talk about good. Winning ugly.
That's
the
right.
2 guys getting a workout today is Jeff Snedeker and Mark Feil.
Boy, Humphreys 0 for 3 free throwing here in the second half. 1 for 4. He's got 10 points in the game. 4:40 left. Michael Jordan into the front court. Sigma ready to come on for Milwaukee.
Left of the lane, Stacey King. Wheels on Anderson. Lean in, right-hand hook. Rims in. Stacey King got a right-handed hook to drop. Bulls are getting close, folks. 4:26 left. The lead is 26. We're in the third quarter here in the Bradley Center. Humphreys lost the ball to Pippen as he tried to drive the lane. Michael Jordan coming back with it. Slowing it down, winding clock. We near the 4-minute mark. Here's King in on Anderson. Fakes it deep. Has the shot blocked. It's knocked out of bounds. The Bulls will come in. Jack Sigma coming in for Milwaukee. And going out is Brad Lojas. Jack Sigma has been a valiant warrior in this series. He's hurting. Michael Jordan to throw in. Baseline left on the bounce into Pippen. Outside left. Back to Jordan in the left corner against Grayer. Long jumper by Michael. Rims out. Rebound cleared by Jeff Grayer. Inside of 4 minutes for the third. 77-51 Bulls. Pierce on the drive. Pippen. That's his fourth.
33, Scottie Pippen.
Pierce back on the line to shoot two. Here is Will Perdue. Had 10 points in the first half. Coming in for the Bulls. Ed Neely is out.
At the line is 22.
There's more fouls in this game. 27-29. Well, there was 31 fouls in the game the other day, but this is only the third quarter.
Free throw is good by Pierce. What are there? 56 fouls? How many you got?
I got, yeah.
56 fouls. Boy.
I mean, and we're got almost 4 minutes to go.
Yeah, in the third, you're right. This game may last a long time. Pierce missed the second free throw.
One thing the Bulls have done, they have taken Milwaukee completely out of its offensive rhythm.
Jordan in the front court. Perdue has it left of the lane. Out to Hodges, wide left. Now to King out front, 10 to shoot. Hodges on the cut to the right. 8 on the clock. A bouncer into Horace Grant, low right. Back to Hodges. Hodges trying to get free. Shoots it on. Humphreys rims it no good. Ball on the floor. Loose ball. Foul. Stacey King. Cadillac Anderson shoots two with 3:31 left in this quarter. That's the second foul on Stacey King. Still Milwaukee with only one basket here in the third.
Ed Neely going to come back in here. He's coming for the rook, I think.
I'll tell you, John, the Bulls have screwed it down defensively, reminiscent of the Pistons. This is the way Detroit does it. They give you nothing in the painted area. They take their hard fouls. Anderson's free throw. Rimming, no.
They have one field goal since halftime.
That's what I said. I've said that about 12 times here in this third quarter. One basket.
I got to go look again to see what was going on over there.
Anderson drops the second free throw, so he splits them.
It is 77-53 Bulls with 3:25 left in the quarter. Michael Jordan off to the left. Jordan drives it hard, pull-up jumper. Rebound, Grayer. Up court he comes to Humphreys. Ricky Pierce spots up for three. It's good from out front. Ricky Pierce nails the three. The Chicago lead is 21. Michael Jordan walks it up, drops the ball for Hodges. Hodges into the front court. Outside left Jordan, around a Neely screen. Jordan top of the circle, 10 on the shot clock. Jordan works it in the lane, fakes, fadeaway shot from 12 feet, rimming, no. Rebound Anderson. Milwaukee a chance to string a couple of hoops together. Grayer has it off to the right. Standing dribble against Hodges. Over the top, it's Sigma. Faces and shoots on Perdue. No good. Rebound Jordan.
Go run, Will. You got a hoop. Run, Will.
2-on-1, and Will Perdue to the hoop. Lays it up and a foul call. Perdue shoots two. Pierce.
Yep. Ricky Pierce with his fourth.
Will Perdue filling the lane. The tongue comes out. Michael drops the pass. Pierce has to come on the side. Will Perdue, who had 10 points in the first half, 6 in the first quarter, Jim.
Rounded out with a free throw, so he's 4 for 6 free throwing in the game. 2:28 left in the third. The Bulls were up 17 at the half. Their lead is 22 now. 78-56. Humphreys runs the show for Milwaukee. Off to the right, head of the key, Grayer. Horace Grant picks him up. Left side, it's Pierce. He turns it in. Scoop shot, rimming, no. Rebound, Horace Grant claims it. Off to Hodges, and Hodges slows to a walk as he comes into the front court. We near the 2-minute mark for the third. Michael Jordan, right side, guarded by Grayer. Jordan drives it hard. Baseline right. Shoots it up. Nope, but a foul on Sikma. Jordan shoots 2.
Boy, you see his head snap back. It wasn't that much contact as when he ran into Sikma. That's what caused it. He makes the move on Grayer, comes down, and then he hits, boom, with his back. His head went jarred. So Jordan, who's slowed down here scoring, but not his defense.
That's right.
Or his teammates' defense.
Michael drops the free throw. 22 points for Jordan. The Bulls today, from the free throw line, 32 out of 43.
The next one around and out. Milwaukee the rebound, down 23. Humphreys on the drive, runs into Perdue at the foul line. Pierce has it. He turns down the lane. Fadeaway jumper short, but a foul on Neely. Ed Neely with his second foul. And Jay Humphreys shoots 2.
45, Ed Neely.
Well, eventually this third quarter will come to an end.
22, Ricky Pierce is at the line for the Bucks.
Ricky Pierce on the line to shoot 2. Minute 49 left in this marathon third quarter. Pierce drops the free throw. 2 baskets for Milwaukee in this quarter. A hoop by Lojas and a 3-point field goal by Ricky Pierce. Everything else coming from the free throw line for them. Pierce knocks the next one in. The Bulls throw it ahead to Jordan against pressure. Perdue has it in the front court. Now to Hodges. Right corner, Horace Grant. 18 to shoot. Minute 40 left.
Give him some help.
Grant, a bounce pass under to Hodges. Back out to Jordan. He gets bumped. Now to Hodges, right corner. Underneath Horace Grant, and a foul. Nope, knocked out of bounds by Sikma. The Bulls to come in, 10 to shoot.
Boy, that pass to half court almost threw it in Del Harris's lap.
Grant base lobs it into Jordan right of the lane. Michael Jordan against Grayer, dumps it left to Hodges. He fires good. Hodges spots up and drills it out to the left. 81-58 Bulls with 1:22 left. We get a chance we can work up Milwaukee shooting from the field in this quarter, perhaps. I only know they've got 2 baskets, but I don't know how many attempts. Underneath is Humphreys, and he's fouled by Neely. They've only attempted 9 shots because of all these fouls.
The Bulls aren't getting that many either.
No. But when you're up by 23,
yeah, like Tim Sutton says, that will make your hair turn whiter than it already is.
Sort of get the feeling, and I know there's another 12 minutes remaining tonight. Humphreys wins it in, but Milwaukee emotionally spent itself Tuesday.
If the Bulls played with this kind of up-tempo game, they might have gone home with a sweep, but they had to burn those brooms.
Humphreys with a second one. That's it. 81-60. Bulls have it in play in the backcourt. Hodges gives it up to Jordan. Michael eyeballs the pressure defense and comes across with 18 to shoot. Now they double team Jordan out front. A jump pass to Hodges. Right corner is Neely. 12 on the shot clock. Underneath Horace Grant. Horace turning in. Lefty hook. Gets his own rebound. Follow up is in. Big basket by Horace Grant. Bulls go up 23.
Horace gets not only the hoop, he gets another rebound. He's the leader in that department with 11.
Inside of 50 seconds for the third. Pierce top of the key against Jordan. Michael popped it loose. Pierce picks it up between the rings. Hook pass out of bounds. The Bulls knocked it out with 11 on the shot clock. Milwaukee will throw in. Foul line extended left and Grayer to trigger. He comes in to Sikma. Outside left it's Grayer. Takes Grant in deep and Hodges steals the ball in a double team. Saves it but to Milwaukee. Pierce has it now to the right. Shoots a long 3 and it's around and out. Ed Neely collects the rebound for the Bulls off to Jordan.
You know,
shot clock at 20.
You don't get tired in a game like this. You get stale.
Right.
You don't get into your own. You don't get into it at all.
Michael Jordan court. Shot clock at 10. Jordan almost fell down with the ball. Now he has it left side. Gives to Perdue. Will drives to the hoop and he's fouled. Jack Sikma on the foul is 5th and Will Perdue shoots 2 with 8.1 left.
Will has done a great job stepping in here. He has not played in the 3 games. He came in early and did a good job going. I thought that was a great move Phil made early to go with King, Perdue, and Horace Grant, and they really banged the board.
Michael Jordan's going back out of the game. Perdue missing. Michael's limping.
Got hit in the knee, I believe.
He fell down with a dribble. It was a similar play that happened Tuesday when he lost the ball. Milwaukee ran out and got a dunk.
Perdue splits the free throws. The Bucks have it in play. In the backcourt, Humphreys tracks down a loose ball, 3 seconds. Drives in the lane with a 10-footer, blocked by Perdue, cleared by Grant. The Bulls finish strong in the third. They're up 24 with 12 minutes left as the Bulls try to finish them off in Game 4. We'll be back to the Bradley Center after these messages on the Bulls Network. Should the Bulls win tonight, additional playoff tickets will go on sale tomorrow at 10 in the morning at Chicago Stadium at all Ticketron outlets or by calling 312-902-1919. Michael Jordan, that last trip down the floor for the Bulls, well, just prior to him going out of the game, he turned his right ankle and bumped his left knee on the same play. He steps on Pierce's foot, turns the right ankle and bumps the left knee.
Now we just saw Mark Feil, the previous timeout, Jim, re-wrap the left ankle.
Will Perdue has equaled his playoff career high with 12 points. Milwaukee have scored, the Bucks have scored only 3 field goals over the last 19 minutes plus. Lojas swings it left to Pressey. Kicks it back outside to Alvin Robertson, right around the screen, right side Roberts. Roberts wheels in and loses it out of bounds. The Bulls have it with 11:41 remaining, and the Bulls lead it by 24. Here's Paxson into the front court. Pax off to the right, backs it out. Scottie Pippen with the top of the key, shoots a 20-footer wide right, taken off by Anderson. And now Pressey bringing it back. On ahead to Robertson. Lost it right to Paxson. Pax made the steal and then double dribble is the call. Jake O'Donnell said, Pax, when you stole the ball, you bounced it. You grabbed it, then you bounced it again. So Milwaukee has it. Foul line extended right.
Gets a steal and a turnover. Way to go, Pax. What a hustle.
The Bucks have it in play. Pressey with it out front. 20 on the shot clock. In it goes to Robertson, low left. Alvin Robertson, a hook pass to Lojas, and he hits the shot from the right corner. Brad Lojas has 7. 84-62 Bulls with 11 minutes left. In perhaps Milwaukee's season, Horace Grant is fouled by Brad Lojas right at the 10-second line. That's the 3rd foul on Lojas. The Bulls have it.
That's a good chance to see what they can do with their leaders sitting down, Jim. Look at this score here, 93-84. Cavaliers over Philly.
And 6 minutes left in that game with Cleveland in front. And the Lakers trying to finish off Houston tonight. Pippen plays it to Paxson out front. Wide left, Ed Neely. Outside jumper by Neely.
Home run for Ed almost, eh?
Yeah, Ed Neely.
I'd give him
one
3.
from Racine, and the Bulls lead is 24. 10:35 remaining. Alvin Robertson wide to the right. Robertson driving the lane and lays it up left and short. Neely the rebound. Up court Hodges, stolen by Lojas. Inside pass Robertson. He's fouled before he can get the shot away. Neely made sure. Ed Neely with his 4th, and Alvin Robertson shoots 2.
Bulls came out of it again with good defense. Neely, Robertson missed a shot, and then as they come back down, the foul. So Alvin Robertson in the shot.
He rims the free throw, no good. We have an updated score now. Cleveland by 10 with 2 minutes left in the 4th. 104-94 over Philadelphia. Ball tipped out to Paxson. We're keeping close tabs on that because that's the Bulls matchup in the next round. Paxson loses the ball on a drive in from the left, and now Brad Lojas on a breakout scoops it in. Lojas with 9. The Bulls lead is 22 with 10 minutes remaining. There's still a long time to go in this game. Paxson into the front court. Grant gives to Neely out to the left. Milwaukee chasing defensively. John Paxson has it out front.
There should be guys open all over the court.
Here's Hodges off to the right. They double on him. Off to Pippen. Baseline right. Fadeaway jumper. Short, but Neely's there. Missed the layup. Rebound taken out of there. And Scottie Pippen steals the outlet pass. Paxson holding out front. 9.5 minutes left to go in Game 4.
This is not a good team to double, so we should have guys open here. If they move, you got to move.
Bounce pass to Scottie Pippen. Head of the key to Paxson. A cut in for the left. Gets bumped. Gets the shot up. Nope. Offensive foul on John Paxson.
And holding his head, saying, what is this? I get leveled, I get knocked down. Turn around, here they come. MJ's going to come back in a second. Here they come.
Here's Alvin Robertson off to the right. Gets all the way to the hoop, missed the layup. Rebound tipped off to Hodges. Bulls back on the push, a 3-on-2. Hodges leaves it for Horace Grant. His scoop shot is in. Horace Grant lifts the Bulls into a 24-point lead with 9:05 remaining. Outside left, it's Robertson. Standing dribble against Hodges. Bounce pass into Pressey. Turnaround jumper, good. That's the first time in the second half Milwaukee has come down, went to option 1 and scored off its set offense. Here are the Bulls eating up their pressure. Horace Grant getting to the hoop. He's fouled by Anderson, his 5th. I think it came before a shot attempt.
Yes, sir, it did.
Michael Jordan back. Hodges is out with 8:45 remaining. Milwaukee with 2 team fouls. Pippen inbounding to Paxson. Outside left, it's Jordan. Back wide left, Pippen. Pippen has it in the left corner. Scottie dumps it inside. Lojas the steal of a pass to Grant. Paul Pressey up court. He plays to Roberts. He goes to the hoop, drops the ball for Lojas. His shot is good from the right baseline. Lojas hot here in the 4th. He's got 6 of his 11. The Bulls lead is 20 with 8:20 remaining. Michael Jordan right side, standing dribble, double teamed underneath Horace Grant. Back to Jordan, he shoots it right in the circle, good. Michael hits the shot on the right wing.
About time.
24 points for him, the Bulls lead is 22. Here's Robertson coming back, picks it up right of the lane, gives it up to Lojas out front. He launches the 3, no good. Rebound tipped away to Pressey, foul line jumper, rimming no, tip won't go. Ball on the floor to Robertson. Alvin Robertson running the lane, back out to Lojas, 18-footer on the way, Rebound Lojas, and now Pressey for 3 from the right. Nope, long rebound, Pippen claims it. The Bulls the ball in a 22-point lead, and the Milwaukee Bucks apparently are going to go down in 4. Here's Jordan in the front court to the right. Paxson delivers wide left to Pippen, a 3-try by Scottie. Scottie Pippen with his second 3 of the game. It's a 25-point lead with 7:20 left. Del Harris wants time. No time. Bucks in the front court. Robertson has it off to the left. Into Pressey, low left against Paxson, doubled up, underneath it's Anderson. They foul him and Anderson just shoved an elbow into Neely. And now we got a fight breaking out. The Bulls took the hard foul on Cadillac Anderson, and after the fact, Anderson threw an elbow into Ed Neely.
They did. They called a foul on Anderson. He's got to be gone.
Well, they called it on Neely on the foul, and I didn't hear him say anything about Anderson's elbow.
That's what I mean. He threw the elbow. That's got to be.
He should be thrown out. He's already had a technical tonight. Had that double technical. The frustrations of the Milwaukee Bucks boiling over here tonight as they're down 25 with 7:06 remaining. Their season about to come to an end on their home floor. We've had a timeout taken, I think. But let's keep it here till we make sure. The officials are conferring. Jake O'Donnell, Paul Mihalik, and Bernie Fryer. Now they have called this game extremely close all the way. We've had a number of fouls called tonight. Both teams taking hard fouls at the basket. That's what Neely did to Anderson, and then after the fact, Anderson slung his elbow.
They found him underneath. Anderson went up. He missed his shot. Ed reached in and grabbed him.
And then Anderson, bam, right to the head of Ed Neely. He should be thrown out.
You know what happened? There was 5 players over ready to come in. I mean, the white flag was thrown in the ring. Didn't you think the towel was being thrown in and you thought they were going to call a timeout? They didn't. They went to the play. They doubled down low.
I mean, it's simple enough. He just threw an elbow and hit Neely in the neck. He's got to be gone.
And it's ironic that this is the guy that took Michael down in game 1, Paxson down in game 3, and now he's
all right, Jake O'Donnell is at the scorer's table. We'll get the announcement.
The guy that protects him is Neely, who was a teammate of his, and he's talking about.
That's his 5th. Ed Neely with his 5th. Now what?
elbow foul has been called on Greg Anderson, and he is ejected.
Yep, Anderson is tossed on the elbow foul.
Technical foul has been called on number 23, Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan gets it with a technical foul because Michael's the guy that jumped in there.
Now Michael jumped in, and it looked like he threw somebody over his back. There's the play. The foul is taken. As he walks away, Bingy hits him in the back of the head. Now it all starts. They reach in. Jordan gets in the middle, and now
Horace Grant jumps in, and Horace Grant and Alvin Robertson break off from the pack.
Robertson jumped on the back of. He jumped on the back of Horace Grant. Oh boy. 7:06 to go here. This game was a slugfest to go.
Let's look at some other scores from around the NBA tonight. Cleveland a winner, 108-96 over Philadelphia. They will play a decisive 5th game in the Spectrum on Saturday. And the Lakers take out Houston in 4. 109-88 is that final. So the Bulls with a victory tonight, and they're up 25 with 7:06 left. The Bulls can clinch this series and then wait for the Cleveland-Philadelphia winner in that other series to open in Chicago Stadium next week.
Boy, one team very physical in Philadelphia, and the other team is a great outside shooting team.
Sikma shoots the technical foul on Michael Jordan, and Sikma drops a free throw, his first point of the game. It's 93-69 Bulls. And now,
well, that was odd, wasn't it, to see he's shooting the 2 free throws because he was thrown out.
So the Bulls get a guy up there at the line who has only missed 2 in the entire series. 12 out of 14. He drops it.
It really is odd to see Michael Jordan protecting.
Usually he's being protected.
Ed Neely usually
they want to shoot the Bulls technical before Roberts shoots his 2.
And Roberts is shooting open.
So Roberts is going to shoot the 2 free throws. He'll shoot the second one here. And he rims it no good. Now down at the other end.
Flagrant foul, and
Ed Neely shoots 2.
And the 24, Humphreys for Anderson.
Ed Neely has scored 5 points in the game.
They call this winning ugly, but I hope the game does not get ugly with 7:06 to go here. Cadillac Anderson out here.
The Bulls trying to protect a 23-point lead. Ed Neely pushes, rimming no. Neely is now 3 of 5 from the line in this game. One more shot for Neely.
And the ball is in play, right?
Yeah. It's no good. Rebound. Kicked out of bounds by Pierce. No, kicked out of bounds by the Bulls. Milwaukee has it.
Ed Neely misses 2. Could have fattened up that time.
Tony Brown back in for the Bucks. Pierce is out. Sikma is in. And so is Grayer, Humphreys, and Roberts. Off to the right, Tony Brown at 3. Rimming no. Rebound Neely. A long delivery to Pippen. No numbers, and Scottie is fouled by Tony Brown. Way out on the floor. Boy, they're really tightening it up now. Second foul on Tony Brown. 4th team foul on the Bucks here in the 4th. 6:53 left.
Bulls want to see the clock continue to run.
Scottie Pippen trying to bring it in play. Comes into Horace Grant way out left against Roberts. Paxson comes to get it. Michael Jordan on the left side against Tony Brown. 15 to shoot. Jordan a hook pass into Grant. Turnaround jumper blocked Rebound followed by Pippen, won't go. And Neely batters inside. Horace Grant comes down, back out to Paxson. The Bulls are winding clock here with a 23-point lead. 6:30 remaining.
What a lift Neely's giving him.
Boy, Perdue in the first half and Neely the entire game. Horace is on a blind pass from Michael Jordan, a look-away pass. Horace Grant had done. This game's over. 95-70 with 6:15 remaining. Humphreys in the front court for the Bucks. Wide right, Jeff Grayer guarded by Jordan. 10 on the shot clock, about 6 minutes left. Humphreys has it now against Paxson. The Bulls simply did not let Milwaukee back into the game in the second half. Jay Humphreys hits the shot right at the key. 5:53 left. Michael Jordan walks it up and the Bulls lead by 23. And Milwaukee's in foul trouble. And the Milwaukee fans are booing here. They're not booing their home club. Here's a pass into Jordan and a foul called under the basket on Jeff Grayer. Michael shoots two. Grayer with his first. They're just showing their frustrations with the dominance that the Bulls have had on this team in this series and in recent years. Timeout taken. Back to Milwaukee after these messages on the Bulls Network. The Budweiser 3-on-3 Round Ball Classic, July 28th and 29th at Grant Park, brought to you by the Tribune, Coca-Cola, Pizza Hut, and Puma. For more information, call the Bulls, 312-943-5800. Well, if this lead holds, and there's no reason to think it won't, the Bulls will have won a playoff series in 5 games for the first time in the franchise history. Michael Jordan drops the free throw.
In a 5-game series in only 4 games, huh?
And yeah, in a 4-game series, the first time they've done a 5-game series in 4. Michael missed the next one.
Oh, he's a load tonight.
Yeah. Don't much matter though. And Robertson has it taken away from him as he drove into the front court. Jordan comes back the other way. Milwaukee chasing Michael with heavy defense. Out to the left, Grant. Back to Jordan. Back to Grant. Now to Neely. Back out front, Paxson. The Bulls have it in the spread. Paxson out between the rings. Wide to the right, Horace Grant in the right corner, Pippen. Back out front is Grant, 5 on the shot clock. Jordan's long jumper, no good for the right. Horace Grant tips it in. The game is officially closed. The Milwaukee season comes to an end. Ricky Pierce into the front court. His 3 try from the left is missed. And Scottie Pippen has the rebound. And now Phil Jackson is waiting for the white flag from Del Harris. Paxson into the front court. Guarded by Robertson out to the left with 4:45 left. No, he isn't. He's got B.J. Armstrong at the scorer's table. Pippen has the ball knocked out of bounds with 8 to shoot. The Bulls have it, and B.J. Armstrong is coming into the game. Michael Jordan going out.
This is close to a cigar you'll see lit by the Bulls.
Michael goes out with 25 points tonight. And more importantly, the Bulls showing the determination and the grittiness of a team that has a chance to go a long way in the playoffs. Armstrong driving down the lane, lays it in. The Bulls turn things their way with outstanding defensive play tonight. Here's Ricky Pierce driving it baseline right, shoots it up no good, but a foul on Neely. And Neely is fouled out of the game. Listen to the crowd react to this.
This will bring him a crowd reaction. Neely makes 1 basket and comes up with 3 free throws.
So the Bulls will be waiting for the Philadelphia-Cleveland winner. The Bulls will host that winner in the next round in a 7-game series. Opening early next week in Chicago Stadium.
Jack Sikma leaves, and that may be the last time you see him in his uniform. I don't know. He's got a long, great career, Jim, but
he's had some injury problems.
Injuries will set you down as you get older.
Ricky Pierce, 10 straight free throws, 15 points.
Look at that, averaging 53% from the field. Their guards, 30% tonight.
Bulls really turned it down, really turned it defensively, did a super job.
Listen to what they're singing. Hey, hey, goodbye.
Pierce hits both free throws. It's 100-74 Bulls, 4:18 remaining. Armstrong drives in front court to the right, takes it back out to the left. The Bulls trying to wind some clock with 4:10 left. Armstrong falls down and loses the ball. Alvin Robertson has it done. Alvin Robertson on the breakout. 24-point game for the Bulls with 3:58 left. B.J. Armstrong into the front court. He's double-teamed right at the timeline, under pressure. Plays the ball off to Paxson. Pax drives it in for the right, pull-up jumper, banked it in. John Paxson with 9, and the Bulls' lead is 26. Ricky Pierce plays the ball down the lane to Robertson. Inside on Perdue, blocked. Comes back out to Milwaukee, though. Pierce for 3 from the left.
Good.
Yep, that's the one he hit the other night that turned the game. Ricky Pierce with his second 3 tonight. 103-79. Pippen in the backcourt. Up court, he plays to Horace Grant. Back to Pippen. Scottie come out of the game in the first half. Here's Paxson with a 3 in the right corner. It's no good. Pippen the rebound. Takes it back outside. How many minutes has Pippen played tonight?
That's 10 rebounds for Scottie.
B.J. Armstrong runs the show for the Bulls wide left. Here's Perdue with a shot left of the key. It won't go. The rebound, Armstrong has it with 2:53 remaining.
Well, the Bulls have kicked him on the boards, Jimmy.
They
50,
sure did.
55-35 so far.
Out front is Armstrong. Horace Grant has it head of the key. Right side is Armstrong. Almost dribbled it dead to the floor. 3 to shoot. B.J. down the lane. Scoop shot blocked. Foul on Roberts.
Boy, the Bulls took some valuable time off the clock, and a timeout called by the Bulls.
Timeout here in Milwaukee. We'll be back after these messages on the Bulls Network. Well, the only people left in Milwaukee are Bulls fans. They're all sticking around as the Bulls lead it big, and Armstrong on the free throw line.
This is the first time you and I have seen the Bulls get a lead and hold it to the wire.
And increase it. I mean, they were up 17 at the half and looking good. They played even better in the second half. Armstrong hits the free throw.
Well, everybody talked about getting physical, but the Bulls got quicker, I thought.
I did too. It was that quickness defensively, positioning with their bodies that really shut it down. And the other thing, when Horace Grant moved out onto Alvin Robertson in the first half and really took his game away. 25-point lead for the Bulls. Lojas against Perdue. Cornette from the right corner. The 3 won't go. And the rebound on the floor dug out by Scottie Pippen. B.J. Armstrong up court for the Bulls. Cleveland a winner tonight at home. Their series with Philadelphia tied at 2. A deciding 5th game on Saturday in the Spectrum to find out who plays the Bulls next week in the second round here in the East. Armstrong's jumper no good for the right. Rebound on the floor. Loose. Picked up by Horace Grant. Now Armstrong has it. Charles Davis front court to the left. Scottie Pippen has it out front. Pippen holding with 1:40 remaining. Shot clock at 12. The Bulls in the spread offense. Grant has it wide to the right. 8 to shoot. Horace letting the clock wind down. Jeff Sanders may get a minute or 2. Here's Tony Brown stealing a pass into the post. Jeff Greer back into the Milwaukee front court. Inside, a ball knocked out of bounds by Charles Davis. A pass intended for Alvin Robertson. Tito Horford is in for the Bucks. Jeff Sanders is in for the Bulls. Tony Brown to throw it in, baseline left. Comes in underneath to Alvin Robertson. His shot is in. Robertson gets the layup. 104-81. 1:16 remaining. Up court, Horace Grant gets bumped by Frank Cornette. Horace Grant to shoot 2. Horace with 15 points in the game. Now the Bulls brain trust can get ready for the 76ers and the Cavs. One of them.
You can have a day off and watch them play. Eh?
Yeah. Horace Grant's free throw rims out. Minute 14 for the game. Horace drops the next one. And of course, this is the first time the Bulls have ever beaten Milwaukee in a playoff series. Prior to this, the Bucks swept them in 74 in 4 straight and then beat them 3 games to 1 in 85. Tito Horford's turnaround shot, good, right baseline. 105-83, 60 seconds left.
All right, get Jeff for basket.
B.J. Armstrong lobs it for Charles Davis. In the right corner is Horace Grant. Back out to Davis. 50 seconds left. Shot clock at 10. Davis turning head of the key. Wide left Sanders. Left corner Grant. Outside shot Charles Davis. No good for three. The rebound tipped out of bounds with 39.8 seconds left. Bulls to throw in. Baseline right. It comes in play to Armstrong. 34 seconds remaining. B.J. Armstrong on the walk outside. Armstrong outside, leans over the dribble, drives on Robertson, down the lane, kicks off to Perdue. A three from the right side, good! Will Perdue nails a three. And with 20 seconds left, the Bulls lead is 25. Milwaukee with the ball to work the length of the floor. Into the front court, Tony Brown, his long jumper won't go for three. Cornette saves it in play, but to King, on ahead to Armstrong, a 3-on-1, and Sanders a dunk. Jeff Sanders gets his first hoop in the NBA playoffs. 7 seconds left. Tony Brown's long three, good from the left. Count the hoop with 3.5. Bulls come in, play to Sanders, and this series is over. The Bulls take out Milwaukee in 4, winning this one big, big, big. The Bulls were in front coast to coast by 7 at the quarter, 17 at the half, 24 after 3. And the final verdict is 24. 110 to 86 as the long domination continues for the Bulls against the Milwaukee Bucks. And Johnny Kerr is on the floor with the Bulls winning coach Phil Jackson.
Thanks, Jimmy. Coach, congratulations. Rookie coach, they say pressure is awful big on you in the playoffs. You handled this one well. You won in a 4-game series.
Johnny, the guy just played terrific basketball. That was a defensive standout game. Guys denied the lane, made him shoot in the outside, absorbed the fouls, made the tough shots. I thought it was a great effort by our guy. Just a terrific effort all the way around.
Michael rolled his left ankle, then he rolled his right, hurt his knee. How's his health?
Well, hopefully we'll get 3 days off here. We'll be able to get him going. He said he's all right. He'll be fine.
It's kind of nice to sit back. Cleveland won tonight, so it'll be a 5-game series for them with Philadelphia. Any favorites?
None at all. We'll take who comes, Johnny.
Congratulations. I'll let you get back to the locker room, Coach. Thanks. A great win. Phil Jackson visiting with me. His first win in a first series. The Bulls will move now into playoff round 2 as they wait for the winner of the Philadelphia 76er Cleveland Cavalier game. Jim, I thought it was a fantastic game. The Bulls tightened up the screws defensively. They did an outstanding job, and they earned a victory. And that bus ride back home is going to be a lot of fun on 994.
I thought the Chicago Bulls played their finest game of the season here, and especially defensively. And the Bulls really, we've talked a lot about this time of year teams send messages. I felt the Bulls sent a message to the rest of the Eastern Conference that defensively the playoffs have now begun for them. Boy, they were really tough defensively. Milwaukee had only 2 baskets in the third quarter of this game. One was a 3-point field goal and the other a 2-point field goal. And that was the difference. You said late in the game, John, that so often when you have a big lead you can't hold it. But this Bulls team had a 17-point lead at halftime and extended it in the second half.
I told Chet Kopic at halftime, I said, I remember when I was with Syracuse my first year in the league, it was a championship game, Game 7. We were down by 17 points in the third quarter on our home court, and we came back to win the World Championship. And I was worried about a team getting a lead like that early, Jim, but the Bulls not only protected the lead, they pulled it out, and their defense was fantastic. Congratulations to the Chicago Bulls and Coach Phil Jackson and the Bulls organization. They'll move into round 2.
And we'll return to Milwaukee and recap this Bulls series win after these messages on the Bulls Network. Well, the Budweiser clinching victory is all-star forward Scottie Pippen. Scottie had an outstanding game. He played heavy minutes again, 40 minutes for Pippen in the game. He scored 20 points. He had 11 rebounds to help the Bulls dominate the backboards against the Bucks. The Bulls out-rebounded Milwaukee by a count of 57-36. These are the unofficial statistics that we're working with right now after this Bulls victory. And not much that needs to be said. It was over at halftime, as it turned out.
Game 3, Jim, I thought the Bulls did not show the intensity. I said it on the radio show that I thought that was as good as the Bucks can play. I don't think they can play any better than they did in that game. They came from behind to win. The Bulls were up by 8 points. But that was not the case. That was the case. The Bulls played extremely well tonight. There was a lot of talk about physical play. It was physical. It was a very, very draggy game for the middle two quarters. And the Bulls extended their lead. The defense was great. They did not give those guards who were shooting over 50% from the field in this series. They kept them a 30% minimum, and they took care of the boards. And I thought, again, I mentioned when Phil went with Will Perdue, he went with Stacey King and Horace Grant at one time. They really banged the boards, and then Neely came in and gave him a nice lift. I thought it was a good.
And the other thing in the first half, when Grant took Robertson, I mean, that really disrupted things for him because he was such a big factor on Tuesday. Now he couldn't get a shot because he'd go to the basket, get his shot blocked. You know, Horace was giving him the outside shot, but when he wanted to come in, Horace was waiting for him.
Well, I thought it was a good one. The Bulls will now have to get themselves in good health. And, of course, Jordan, as I mentioned, rolling the left ankle and the right, banging the knees. This was probably the least amount of minutes that he has played in the playoff game.
33.
And yet he got banged up more. So they'll have to sit and wait. Will we be playing the physical, tough 76ers who have been tough in their building for us? Or will
the
it be
hot Cavaliers?
The hot Cavaliers who sneaked into playoffs, the back door. And I don't know. It's going to be tough.
Let's look at the leading scorers in the ball game for the Bulls. Michael Jordan had 25. Pippen, as I mentioned, with 20. Perdue and Grant each with 15. And, of course, for Will Perdue, that is a playoff career high. John Paxson had 9. As for the Bucks, Alvin Robertson finished up with 20. Pierce had 19, Humphreys with 14, Lojas with 11, Pressey with 7. In the second half of this game, Milwaukee shot 37.5% from the field. Now, this was a Milwaukee team which, coming in, had been shooting well over 50% from the field, about 53% against the Bulls. But that shows you how much the Bulls turned the screws defensively tonight. 18,633 looked on here in the Bradley Center. Once again, the final score, the Bulls 110, Milwaukee 86.